Hey guys, I'm going to show you what to check if your Maytag dryer is running but is not heating.
So this is the dryer we're looking at today. Basically, when you turn it on, everything runs, but we're not getting any heat at all. So it's not drying and it's not heating. So I'm gonna show you the first couple things to check. Very simple on these machines, especially if your dryer has the top lint trap like this. And this is the video for you. If it does have the top lint trap, if your dryer doesn't have this top lint trap, I do have a couple other videos you can check, but this is for this style specifically. This is a Maytag. They also have Whirlpool, Amana, Roper, a few other brands that have this lint trap here, and they're all gonna be very similar. So the first thing we're gonna do, of course, is unplug the machine. And before you even get into this, check your breaker and make sure it's not partially tripped or anything like that. So here's an example, but if you go over to your breaker, you find out wherever it says dryer. Occasionally you'll have like a double breaker like this, and if one side is tripped or something to that degree, it can still have enough power to turn the dryer on, but not enough to heat. So just flip those back and forth first, and that's a good thing to check before you even try to take apart the dryer. Sometimes you might get lucky. The other thing you're gonna wanna check is your voltage. I can link the other video I did below that shows you how to check your voltage. You're just gonna touch your multimeter to the back of these wires here, and then it's gonna tell you if you have the proper voltage. But if you've already checked that, and it's simply just a dryer issue, I'm gonna show you what to do. So what you're gonna need today is simply a multimeter, which is about 15 to 20 bucks. I'm gonna link one in the description if you need one. This is how you're gonna be able to diagnose your dryer, and then as well as a drill, impact driver, or a socket with a 1/4-inch bit. And that should be all you need to diagnose and repair this dryer. So we're gonna start by removing the plate here, and then we're gonna start removing all the screws in this back panel. And you're just gonna go all the way around and remove all of the 1/4-inch screws. Now we removed all the screws all the way down on each side, and then all these screws. This back piece is gonna come right off. Be careful because it is sharp around the edges. Be very careful with that. And now we're gonna be to the back of the machine. And this is the heating element here. And then your thermal cutoff is right here. These are the two main reasons why your dryer is potentially not. So we're gonna grab our multimeter. We're gonna put it on this setting. Looks like a Wi-Fi symbol for continuity. And we're gonna check and see if the element and the fuses are good. So we have it on here. And now we're gonna simply check the fuses. So what you're gonna do is remove these two wires. Just pull them right off. And then you're gonna touch the multimeter from here to here, and you should hear a beep. If there's no beep, that means the fuse is bad. If there is a beep, that means it's good. So this fuse is good. If it was bad, you would simply remove the 1/4-inch screw here, take that fuse out and put your new one in. Now we're gonna test the element. We're gonna touch the multimeter prongs on this and this. And then we're gonna see if we get a beep. So we're gonna grab our multimeter, touch this here and this here, and see what happens. And we're not getting a beep. That means we need to go ahead and replace the heating element. To replace the element, you got two 1/4-inch screws on each side, and then you just gotta remove these wires. Take that 1/4-inch. And before I take the other one out, we're gonna go ahead and remove these wires. Sometimes they're a little hard to pull off. Might have to use both hands. We got those wires off. We're gonna take the other 1/4-inch screw out, and then this element's gonna come right out just like this. And then we're gonna put the new one. I will link a new element in the description. You can order the entire kit, which comes with all your thermostat and all your fuses. If you order the cheaper element, which is what I would do, you simply have to remove this with a flathead screwdriver, and then you're gonna put this on your new element. So that comes out just like that. And then when you get your new element, you're gonna simply slide it in the same way, and it's gonna slide right on it, just like that. And then you're good to go. Now we're gonna take the replacement element. It's just gonna slide up just like this. And then you're gonna put your two 1/4-inch screws back in each side. Now we got all our screws put back in on the back panel, all the 1/4-inch. You're ready to plug it in and it should be heating. So that's the most common thing that can happen on your Maytag style dryer. So hopefully this helped you out. Now when you plug this back in, you should be turning, you should be heating, everything should be good to go.
Thank you guys for watching. If this helped you out, if you want to leave me a like, I'd really appreciate it. Or if you'd like to subscribe for any future videos. If that did not work for you and for some reason it's still not heating and you checked everything I said, I would go ahead and check your timer next. I'll leave a link to the description in the description for my video on how to check the timer to see if that's why it's causing it not to heat. If you have any questions, leave them down below and I'd be glad to help you if I can. Thank you. Have a good one.